Welcome to another episode of Core Outdoors. Today is March 3rd. We're going to be heading out up a creek arm for some pre-spawn bass. Today is unseasonably warm for March. It's currently around 75 degrees, which if you guys ever run into a day in early spring where it's unseasonably warm, you need to get out in the water because these fish, they have something that switches in them where they go from kind of being a little lethargic in their winter patterns straight into their spring patterns, where they're pushing up, feeding up, getting ready for that spawn that's going to happen in a couple months. Yesterday we fished our tournament, which we got second in, and we came up the same creek arm, but we weren't able to go up where we're going to go today because the water's too low. So today we're going to head out, drag up, and see if we can get on some fish up this river. Whew, the water's cold. The water still has to be in the 40s, man. My legs are frigid. A small largemouth on that Get Jig. We've been fishing about an hour, and here just doesn't seem like the fish have quite moved up to the upper part of the rivers and creeks. I'm gonna fish down where we caught all those fish in the tournament. I'm gonna be trying to target the same ways we were targeting them with the jig, but hopefully with this, how windy it's been today, we can catch them on a jerk bait a little bit, but who knows? It's spring fishing, so hopefully we can get on a good bite. I only got one in. All the bass I saw were super tiny, and there weren't that many. It's such a nice day out. Yeah, it is. Hair. They're like 8 inchers. They're fun to catch, chunk. Fat one. Another thick one on the jig. He smoked it. Hey Dad, I'm starting to catch some more down here. Last 2 days I've been noticing like they'll hit it and then drop it and then hit it again and run with it. So lots of times I'll wait until I see my line like shooting out and then reel up on them and set the hook. Chunk though on that Ned rig. the jerkbait. Feels decent. White bass. Sweet. Oh yeah. I saw a school of these guys out in about 8 feet of water. So I'm basically just gonna cast up on it and let the wind drift me back and see if I can get a good plethora of crappie. White bass. Switching up to this more matte colored jerkbait, see if this one gets a little bit more bites. The water's a little dingy. White bass. Ooh. Dad, that's a giant crappie. Huge. Ah, massive crappie on that jerkbait. 12 1/4, Dad. That was with my jerkbait. That's what I caught most of all this on. This one's not as big, but still a nice 10. I gotta get my $20 out. Got another. No, it's a bass. A little large though. Ooh. I think that's a white bass. dead? It's hard when I'm out here because it's the springtime, so there's crappie, white bass, even walleye up in these creeks, and so it's hard for me to really commit to just one species. But today, doesn't really seem like the crappie and white bass are really behaving the way I want them to, so I'm just gonna stick it out, and I'm gonna probably just stick with bass. Hit up these banks, see if I can at least get one big one by the end of the day. Stay tuned. Thick. I mean, he's not long, but dang, he's thick. Go on that jig. Barely hooked. Nice little 2.5, 3 pounder. Is it a beaver? Maybe a beaver. Because beavers scared the crap out of me. There's a big hole over there. Are you talking about that thing floating? There's a bite. Big. Oh, nice. That's a pig. He freaking ate that jig too. Whew. 16.5 fish, and pre-spawn is 3 pounds 1 ounce. What an amazing day. Catching those giant crappie and white bass on a jerkbait, all the way from catching a jig, kind of repeating what we did yesterday in the tournament. This was just a textbook spring fishing day. By far my favorite time to fish. First off, there's no bugs. Secondly, it's like beautiful weather, water's clear. I mean, you just cannot beat it. There's nobody out on the lake. We still got one more day tomorrow, and I think we're gonna come back out here. Tomorrow I think it's gonna be a little bit more cloudy, so we're gonna kind of have to figure them out again and see if we can catch some nice ones. I'd like to get on some more crappie and white bass. We're gonna head back, and I think I'm gonna hit one more spot up and then head back. First topwater fish of the year. White bass on the topwater popper. That's a chunk.